Hello guys. So welcome to Data Science Python Library part second basically. So in first part we have discussed about how you can install the Pandas library, how you can check the library is successfully installed or not, how you can import the libraries, areas how you can create about the libraries, as well as data framings on them. So for today's session we will discuss the how you can read the file, CSV file, JSON file, Excel file, and so on, and how you can view the file using head methods, using tail methods, how you can find out the information about the data and data description, summary, and so on. So today we will discuss about all the things on that. So first, open the Jupyter interface where you interface with renaming as you have required. Now we can import Pandas library, giving as alias as PD. After that, first you have read the file. To read the file, suppose that we have given comma separated file. What we are doing? We are just giving data frame that equal to PD dot read. PD dot read, what they are doing? Pandas facility to read the file underscore which type of file. That is a file extension where we have provided the comma separated file and address of the file. So for address of the file, you first store the file somewhere. Like here we have stored the file. So we have taken the address of that particular file. The file is this. So in that particular file, name of the student, their math score, corresponding physics score, corresponding English score, corresponding Hindi score is mentioned. The file is there. Is here the data frame where the file is. The file is stored with dataframe.csv. The name of the file they have stored with dataframe.csv. So we have just provided the address of this particular file, dataframe.csv. That is the file. As we have dataframe.csv is there. After that, compilations, we can check about the file, how many entries are there. So you can print of data frame 2. So what they are doing? When you are printing about the data frame 2, they are just printing the file with index is there. In file, they when we are checking about the file is this. Name of student, their corresponding math score, physics score, English score, and Hindi score. And the name like Ramesh, Ganesh, Mahesh, Sita, Nivedita, Raju, Anil, Vidhina, Mita, Lata, Devinder, Abhishek, Akhilesh, Vikas, Naveen. But their indexing is they have added. They have added the indexing from 0 to 14 indexing. Total number of student is 15. So that is the data framing. They have created the data frames about the file. Similarly, you can do the same thing by using directly with DF. Don't require to write down again and again. So data frame like this. That is the data frame about the file. Here, some more interactive options are there. Now, we require to check the some entries. Suppose that in our data frame, here only 15 entries are there out of 15. Suppose that 500 student, 10,000 student entries are there. In that particular time, it is not possible to view every data points. It is not possible. So for that particular purpose, we view the data using head method. So df2 dot head. So they are printing the header values about the file. df2 dot head, what they are doing? Data frame 2, their head values. So by default, suppose that 10,000 entries, 12,000 entries, 500 entries, whatever the entries are there. So they are by default, if we have typed dot head only and that blank entries, Means they have understood that we are expecting by default 5 entries. So by default, that is a 5 entries are that, like indexing from 0 to 4, as you have seen from the previously data frames. First 5 entries they have printed. These 5 entries are there. If suppose that we have required to print a specific entry, whatever we have expected, so we have df dot head, we just provided whatever the data, specific data is there. Suppose we are expecting 8 entries among all, so they just print 8 entries from the data sets 0 to 7 index. So that means we can check, because a lot of data sets data is there in data frames. So we did not go through about every data. We just see the data. Our Pandas library, they have correctly read about the data sets. Similarly, we can view the data frames, view the data by using tell method. Similarly, data frame 2 dot tell. If by default, like head is there, top 5 entries head is showing header, and bottom 5 entries as a tail is showing by the tail by default. That is like this. I just show to you on where they have finding the entries. So bottom 5 entries, bottom first entry, second entry, third entry, fourth entry, fifth entry is there. So that's why they have start from the indexing 10. That's why they have start from indexing 10. And there. Similarly, like in head, we have specified the specific entries as we wish to this. Similarly, we can do for the tail is there. So whatever the specific entry we wish, suppose that 7 entries we wish to show. So they are showing bottom 7 entries for tail is there. So that is viewing the data sets. Now, another method is that you can describe your data sets, your data frame. Is what they have described, complete descriptions about the data. So df2 dot describe. So they have described the data frame completely. What they have described? They have described the data frames like counting values of every data, as well as their mean values are that, as well as standard deviation values of that particular data, minimum values of that particular data is there, and as well as quartile values, like first quarter 25%, second quarter 50% is there, third quarter 75%, and fourth quarter that is a maximum of that particular data is there. So that is they are showing the data sets and so on with complete descriptions. Similarly, we can use informations about of data frame. So how we can do information df2 dot info. So dot info commands, they are providing the complete information about data. So complete information means by using Pandas library, we are reading the data, how indexing from 0 to 4 and so on like this, and name of the student, that is a first column, math score, another column is a physics score, another column is a English score, another one is a, so that are called the features basically. Name of student is a one feature, math score is another feature, physics score is another feature, English score is another feature. In these also another features are that. So in among these all features, how many data points, the data points expected, 15 are that, because they are indexing 15 entries, indexing from 0 to 14 is there. So 15 entries are that. In first features, total 15 entries are available, means no null values are that. That's why it's mentioned that is no non-null values are that. and the data types object is the integer object type of data sets. Another one, again 15 entries, non-null values are that, and object is a integer type of data sets are that. First, Ramesh, Ganesh, and so on. So that's why they have mentioned object type of data sets. Another one is their marks in math. So that is an integer type of data set. Similarly, physics is good, no null values are that, and their data types is a integer type. English is good, no null values are that, and their data types is a 64. Similar integer 64%. Similarly, data types, two types of data sets, data types. In integer, 4 entries with integer data types, and only 1 entry with byte types of the data. And how many memory space they have required? 7 to 8.0 plus bytes are that. So that are the complete information they have provided. So today we discuss about the how you can read the data from data frames, how you can read, how you can view the basic data in data frames, like by using head method, by using tail method, specific commands you can provide, as well as the data information, complete data information in data frame, as well as the complete descriptions of the data. Thank you.